Alright, welcome everybody to the next stream where I'm going to do some quests. Yesterday I streamed as a first resort, and I forget the other one. Soger Flesh Eaters, that's right. I ended up finishing as a first resort like 3 a.m. last night. I did a recording of it because it was kind of too late to stream. So that'll be going up on the YouTube very soon. If you're watching this on the YouTube, then it's probably already there, and you can check that whole first part out. But today I think I'm going to do the Vampire Quest series, unless anybody out there has any other ideas as to what they would like to see. I haven't gotten any different suggestions. I know that's a pretty popular one, plus has some great rewards that I should really unlock at this point. So I'm not even sure if I've done any of these quests. I think In Search of the Myreque is the first one. Let me go ahead and switch this over to Runescape here. You also notice, if you're watching from the last stream, that I have changed up the setup a little bit. I switched my RuneScape resolution to 720p to hopefully make it less laggy on this stream than it was last time. That is my hope. I'm gonna turn down the view distance, just that'll probably help some too. But yeah, so hopefully lag will be less bad. So in Search of the Myreque is, I think, the first quest in the order. It is taking forever to load on my website. Let's see if we have it here. In Search of the Myreque. Okay, so no, I haven't done this. Alright, I can start this quest. Okay, I can start this quest by talking to a stranger at Hair the Dog Inn located in the town of Canifis in Mauritania. So let's set that active. Oh, I might have lost Twitch chat for a second. Let me test that. No, it's... No, I don't know what is going on with my other computer. I can't tell if Twitch chat is being dumb or not. It's okay. Anyways, let's teleport to Canifis. Oh, no. Sweet, I can see that text. So that means it's working for me. Cool. Good. That's Fatty, right? I think that's Fatty. Alright. So we gotta go to the bar. Okay, so far this is definitely running with some less lag. Not as... I was hoping it would be even less than this. Interesting. My testing earlier today didn't lag as much, but testing be damned, I suppose. Alright, anyways. So I'm supposed to talk to this guy, I think. Hello there. How goes it, stranger? Quite well, thank you for asking. How about you? Well, I'm a little concerned about some friends of mine. They're in dire need of some assistance, but I am at a loss as to how I can help them. Why do they need help? Are they in trouble? I should imagine that heroes of such high caliber are almost always in sort of trouble, wouldn't you? There's always some evil heel ready to grind the face of humanity into dirt. However, the Myreque are almost certainly able to handle themselves, given the tools. I hear they're short of weapons and was hoping to do it myself, but I find that I'm rather short of time and ability. What help do you hope to give them? I'd have taken them some... Man, I can't even read right now. I'd have taken some weapons to them. What kind of weapons do they need? Steel, I believe. All 6 of them require steel weapons. I would have suggested a longsword, 2 swords, a dagger, and a mace, and a warhammer. Perhaps I could help you out here. I could take these weapons to the Myreque. Oh yes? Well, that would be very nice of you. Are you sure you want to help out? Yep, I'll do it. That's great news, my friend. Really great news. Perhaps the many people of Mauritania now have an additional hero that they can come to rely upon. Yeah, Mage, it's, I made the RuneScape window smaller to hopefully increase frames. Made it 720p, and then I decided to bring back my old overlay because it works pretty well with this. So yeah, I think it'll make things run smoother. Alright, so I'm going to be using a guide this time because yesterday we did a quest and it just took a super long time to get through, and I kind of want to get through as many quests as possible in this stream. Well, of course, reading all the dialogue and stuff, but I don't want to like spend an hour and a half doing a medium-length quest again, basically. This is only a short quest, so this shouldn't take long at all. Alright. what I've got to do first is I'm gonna go to the Grand Exchange, and I'm actually gonna go. I'm gonna go to the Myreque GE just for less lag. I'm glad it's looking good. Audio is a little bit laggy today, which I don't like. Also, hey, Python Tom? I don't even know how to pronounce that. Hopefully I got it close to right. Alright, cool. See a longsword. Or not. Yeah, I'm not sure if it Fintom. That's probably that makes a lot of sense. I was like trying to combine Python with Tom, and it just wasn't working. So yeah, Fintom makes a lot of sense. Yeah, I don't know if that works in the NXT client anymore, but I could try that. I kind of like having the audio on in the background though, so we'll see if the stream like gets super laggy. I will try that. Steel short. Is it just sword? It's just sword, right? I just bought sword. No, I bought longsword. Okay. Oh my god, the lag is real. Okay, 2 of these. Mace. Steel mace. Hi, I'm Python Tom. Exactly. I won't share the story on why they call me Python. I'm sure that's a very long legend. Oh, mates, if you have time, you could update the Twitch description to In Search of the Myreque. Because I think it still says the old one. Unless you changed it already, you might already be on top of that. Steel dagger. Alright, so the steel warhammer won't buy. Alright, so how much do we want to buy a steel warhammer for? I realize I can just go make one, but let's admit it. We're a lazy GE spoiled player. We don't. Who goes and buys stuff? Alright. 50k. Let's see if one buys for 50k. How much did I spend? Holy shit, I spent exactly 50k. Nice. Someone just made a good profit. Alright. I'm not sure if I have any steel nails in my bank or not. No, I don't have any steel. Yeah, look at that. I even had steel bars in my bank. Like, I literally didn't have to do that. I could have just gone to an anvil. That's what I get for being lazy. I mean, 50k isn't that much to me. I think if K Bunny was here, he'd probably have died seeing that happen, though. Alright, 75. Druid pouch. Contain at least 5 charges you can bring the item without filling. pouch until it's needed to ensure you have enough charges. Alright, so 6. I also need 6 normal planks. Let me unnote these before I forget. I guess I should put on some armor too. Gotta keep the tradition of wearing ridiculously OP armor. Just because we can. Alright, there it is, alright. Alright, so, alright, I need to check planks. That's what I was forgetting. So planks. Those are mahogany. Okay, I need normal planks. There we go. Okay, silver sickle. I probably don't have that in my bank, do I? Oh, look, I do. Nice. You know what? Actually, I should wear my silver hawks while I'm doing this. That's actually, I'm glad those came up. Might as well get some of that sweet, sweet XP. Alright. Druid pouch. Now I forget. Is that like an item? I don't even remember what the druid pouch is. I don't know if it's a buyable item or not. Alright, it's not. Let me check. I can't. My brain is not working on what that item is. The druid pouch is an item obtained during the Nature Spirit quest. Oh, right. I remember that item. Bank. Did I keep that item? No, I didn't keep that item. I'm an idiot. Okay. So I have to go back to the grotto in Myreque for that. Okay. Silver sickle blessed. So how do you bless the silver sickle? It's a weapon that was blessed going to fill during and after the quest in Nature Spirit. To bless one after completing the quest, use a regular silver sickle on the altar of nature inside the grotto. Okay, so I have to go to the grotto for that too. So that's not bad. Might as well bless both of these bad boys. Not that I think we'll actually need this, but I'll bring some lobsters just in case. Actually, I'm going into Myreque Swamp. They'll just get eaten. Who cares? Not like we're gonna need that shit. This quest is from 2005, after all. I don't know why the game audio was crackling today. Let me check Discord. No one. Oh no, Death Star's in Discord, so I don't want to leave there. Oh, I should bring up that. Oh, Death Star's even giving me hints. I'm gonna hang out in live chat in Discord, by the way. Death Star. But thank you for letting me know how to do that. I went too far. I need to go down here. I really don't need a wart. warning about how scary this place is. Alright, the grotto is like... Oh, I bet you that the mini-map's gonna look all kinds of weird to you guys because of how I have my screen set up. Is this the grotto? Or is the grotto like an underground area? All the way south, you have to jump a bridge. Okay, so that's what I thought. Hey, Nax. Yeah, Tom. I can say the struggle is real. Part of why, just to plug it, I mean, part of why we're doing the PvM perspective fundraiser is to get me that laptop that will will definitely make streaming less frame intensive. Oh my god, the lag is real. Let me know if that like crackling in the background gets annoying, because there is definitely like, I don't know why it's happening. It didn't happen yesterday, but today we're having all kinds of issues. My current setup is a 2010 MacBook Pro, which was super good at gaming in 2010, but not these days. I would also argue that Runescape still needs to be optimized in many ways, but what you gotta do. Alright, there we go. Got the silver sickle. Now we can close that. We got the true pouch of silver sickle. So we have the steel items, we have the nails, we have the true pouch, we have the silver sickle, we have the 6 planks, but they're in my bank. Hopefully that's okay. Let me see. I'm gonna go grab the planks now. Just to be safe. Look at this frame rate underground though. Like, why can't everything in RuneScape be underground? Like, seriously. It's so much better for me. Yeah, it is a super nostalgic place, the grotto, for sure. Oh, look, this guy's wearing part of the outfit that MageBit wears, I think. Oh, Vampire Hunter. No wonder. He's definitely in the right place. I'm gonna try something. I'm gonna turn off all the other sounds. See if that makes music work better. I don't think it will, but why not try it? Nope, still lagging. Dang. Lag is real. Jesus. I feel like the lag is almost worse than yesterday, which is like really confusing me. Alright, Death Star, I'm gonna try closing Discord to see if that helps my lag. If it doesn't, I will open Discord again. Sorry, I was hoping that I could be live in there for Patreon people too, but it's kinda... I think it might be sucking some of my performance, so I'm gonna give that a try. Where? Let me quit Discord. I think frames just got better like instantly. The second I quit Discord, it's kind of ridiculous. Okay. Let me see. This area does have a lot of ground objects, that's true. Alright, so I'm supposed to talk to him. If you agree to help Venture, he will also tell you about Boatman and Mortarn, who is rumored to be able to show you the Myreque hideout. On the route to Mortarn, ethereal gas will attack you. Siphoning any food from your rotting process. If you have charged your pouch, an item will be subtracted from the pouch. Instead, make sure to have plenty because 5 items are needed in your pouch when you reach the destination. Oh. I need to figure out how to fill my druid pouch then too before I come down here. To use the pouch, a player must first charge it with Mortmire Swamp's fruit. To obtain these items, cast Bloom using a blessed silver sickle. So like do this. Does not work here. Do it near a log. Oh, okay. Alright, give me like 30 seconds. I need to go turn a fan on because it's getting a little hot. Alright, I'm back. Oh, that's much better already. Alright. Hopefully these little logs work. Guess we'll find out. Ooh. Challenge completed. Alright. Bloom. Pick fungi on log. Bloom. 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 Awesome. Thank you very much for the donation. That's fantastic. That puts us decidedly over halfway. I appreciate the +5 FPS. think I need... But seriously, the support has been amazing from everybody. That's very nice of you. I think it said I need 5 of these to charge the pouch. Let me double check that. Five items are needed in your pouch when you reach your destination. Okay, 5. So I have more than 5, so we're good to go. Enter the gate south of Scanifus near Allsuts and keep going south, following the river south until the nature grotto looms east of you. Exit the swamp south and go along the twirling path arrived at the plagued village of Morton. Head east until you find Cyreg, Paddlehorn, and his boat. Okay, so the map's gonna look weird for you all. So I want to go like... Isn't the boat like up here? But it said to take me down to Morton, so must not be. Let me bring up this guy and see what he looks like. Oh no, he's right. Right here. Okay, so that's where I need to go. You know what? I don't need a marker there. I know how to get there. That's clear marker, please. Thank you. Hey, look, just think. Once I get this quest done, I'll be able to do barrows even faster. Yeah, I think closing Discord was definitely the right call. Definitely still low frame rate, but it's not like stuttering like it was before. Audio settings. Bring them back. So how's everybody's day? Enjoying your last day of the weekend, I guess? Hello there, friend. Hello there. I have some weapons for you to give to the Myreque. I sure don't know what you're talking about. I'm sure I don't know what you're talking about. Come on, I know you're in cahoots with them. Just take these weapons to them. Okay, seriously, I did some work for them before, but now it's just too dangerous. I won't take the weapons to them, I'm sorry. It's just too dangerous. Can you tell me how to find the Myreque? Their base is well hidden, and I'm sorry, but I can't reveal a direction. Sorry, but I guess you're all out of luck. What? As I work for a bank, I get tomorrow off too, as it is a bank holiday in the UK. Score. Hope everybody works for a bank in here, apparently. What's the holiday tomorrow, Tom? All right. After attempting to persuade Cyreg? I'm gonna go with Cyreg. After attempts to persuade Cyreg to bring you to the Myreque, Cyreg will be very secretive about how to find them, though, so you will have to choose the correct sequence of responses to make him feel guilty. In order for him to allow you to use his boat, choose the following responses in order. Okay. Can you help tell me the base is well hidden? Blah blah. Already saw that. Okay. Well, I guess they'll just die without these weapons. You don't seem to be too concerned about their welfare. I'm glad I didn't tell you where they were. In any case, they're resourceful. They can look after themselves. What's that supposed to mean? They're resourceful folks. That's all I'm saying. Their leader, Veliath, looks after them well. um, resourceful enough to get their own steel weapons. I don't know why they'd want steel. I'd want like at least Nox weapons at this point. Alright. Maybe they are. But what do you care anyway? They've been up against it ever since they got started. All of them have suffered more loss and heartache than you'll ever know. Now leave me be. This guy doesn't even know anything about me. He's really judgy. If you don't tell me their deaths are on your head. Their deaths, there's death aplenty in this forsaken place. What do I care what some foolhardy vigilantes decide to go in alone against the Draken? What do I care that some foolhardy vigilantes decide to go in alone against the Drakens? Stupidity of youth is to blame. I shan't carry it on my shoulders. Alright. What kind of man are you that you say you don't care? Naxor just donated $10 for all the help with skilling issues and PvM advice. I'm glad I could help. Thank you for the donation. Today, beep boop, you're a robot. Why do you say this place is forsaken? All these lands are forsaken of Saradomin's kindness. Only cold death from the evil gods do we now feel. Those lucky ones to the west of the Salve little realize their fate if the river should one day become tainted. I work in compliance. Oh, everybody's talking about bank stuff now. Can you make me comply? Oh, that sounds kinky, mate. That didn't work. He will agree to take you, but needs 3 wooden planks. They're sold. But you must have partially completed streets in more time. I've done that. He will give you directions and now finally board the boat, though he won't let you travel unless you are carrying your druid pouch with at least 5 charges. Alright, I thought I did. What kind of man are you that you don't care? I thought I did this. Don't dare judge me, young fool. What do you know of heartache I carry? Can you not see the anchor of woe that holds me fast? Well, very well. If you would take your chance to help these strangers, who am I to stop you? But will you help me? Will you take me to them? No, I won't take you to them, but you can use my boat. You'll be going through Mort Mire, though, so I won't let you go unless you've got some defense against the Goss. Why am I pronouncing every word weird? Gas. I don't have anything which I can use against them at this time. Okay. So, fill pouch. Alright, let's talk to... No, I won't take you, but you can use my boat. Cool. I have this druid pouch. This turns the gas visible, and I can kill them once I can see them. I also have 3 wooden planks you asked for. Give the wooden planks. The boatman takes the 3 wooden planks from you. Board small boat. Do you want to take the boat journey? Yes. I just noticed that Naps in Clan Chat said, hey, Twitch Chat. You arrive at the Hollows. Okay, once you land at the Hollows, go north, avoiding the gas until you see a strange tree. Climb up to see a damaged rope bridge. Mend the bridge as you walk along. Okay. So go north. What part of... Oh, okay. That's the part of it. So go north until you see a tree. I love how small stuff in Runescape is. Like, this is like a tree fort that I would build when I was 6 years old. I love how the bridge doesn't break until I click on it. Alright, so once you land, okay, I've done that. Go north. Okay. Talk to Crocodile Ford out front, tell him you brought weapons for the Myreque, and then answer some questions for him to prove that you are deep telling truth. If you fail to answer the questions correctly, you'll be knocked unconscious and wake up at the boat again. But luckily, the bridge will require no more building a second time. Here are the answers to the possible questions. Man, all this banker talk. Hey, what are you doing here? I've come to help Myreque. I've brought weapons. Okay, I see you got the weapons, but how do I know you're not gonna use them against my friends? But I just want to help deliver these weapons. Well, that's as may be, and I'm not doubting your sincerity here. You seem all sincere up to me. It's choking me up right here. You're making me cry, but hey, I gotta do my job, or the kids don't get fed. Okay, so say I asked you a few questions and you were to answer them all correct and so on. Well, that'd make me believe you. I'd get the feeling that God, this guy is so hard to parse. Jagex really loves to make people speak really weird. I mean, I guess it's fair. It's like the main thing you can do in quest dialogue, but it freaking hurts my head. Alright. I'd get the feeling that you was the real deal and all. How's that sound? Alright, sounds fine to me, buddy. Go ahead. Hey, don't tempt me. You're dicing with death here, my friend. I ain't dicing with anybody. I don't gamble. I don't real world trade. Silly game. Okay, first question. Who is the youngest member of the Myreque? Who is the youngest member of the Myreque? Ivan Strom. Okay, interesting answer. First question answered. Okay, second question. What is the boatman's name? I'm gonna Sarajan Paddlehorn, so it's Myreque. Oh, my brain is like great at pronouncing so. Myreque Paddlehorn. That's the one. Okay, third and final question. Who is the leader of the Myreque? Fethiel Hertz. A calculated retort. Third question answered. Okay, I believe you. You can go now. Well, what's the combination to the doors? Oh, there isn't one. I'll unlock it for you. Open wooden doors. I just want to help deliver these weapons, officer. Right? Seems legit. Started woodcutting last night. Yeah, you did. Woodcutting takes some freaking time. I only just got 90 recently. Okay, so head behind, leave straight up the door. Why did someone just... Oh, my Silverhawk boots went off. That's what happened. Head behind the huge tree and open the door, which the guy will unlock once you answer the questions. Okay. Go in and follow the tunnel. Follow the wall until you see stalagmites. Oh. Oh, okay, I see. You're pretty sure that these boards were put here for a reason. Without information, you're not sure it's a good idea to take these boards down. Really? I'm a freaking adventurer. I do whatever the fuck I want. And then click squeeze press to find a cave filled with Myreque members. I'm very confused. This one, okay, now I see. Alright, here the Myreque are. Start off by talking to Valif Hertz. Hello there. Hello there. How did you get in here? Who are you? I was asked to bring you some weapons. Apparently you need them. Don't worry. I'm a friend. Well, it's true we could use some supplies. It's very good of you to bring them to us. I'm sorry, but I'm a bit busy at the moment. Please introduce yourself to the others, then we can talk about those weapons. Okay. Thanks. Whoops. Clicked the wrong thing. We will let you talk to all of the others and then come back to him. It shouldn't be necessary to actually ask questions of them. Just say, okay, thanks. Go to the next one. They will speak about themselves and the Myreque. Alright, so let me talk to Harold. Well met, friend. My name is Harold. Nice to meet a fellow soldier. Just joined us, have you? Not exactly. I'm Harley Quinn. I'd like to ask you a few questions, if that's okay. Sure, go ahead. I'll answer them as best I can. It's not bad. The first 50 mil XP is the hardest. Spoken like a true 120 getter. Alright, I'm just gonna say, okay, thanks. I don't really care about the details of these people. Hopefully he took one of my weapons. Very nice to meet you. My name is Sentipie. What's yours? I'm known as Harley Quinn. Nice to meet you. The pleasure is all mine. Excuse me for being forward, but you seem somehow different than the other people. Somehow more determined. I sense a powerful aura. Sorry, that must seem really strange. Well, perhaps a little bit, but it's nice for you to say. So, in any case, I'd like to ask you a few questions, if that's alright. Sure, go ahead. I'll answer them as best I can. Okay, thanks. So I've talked to her. Alright, 3 people left. Ah, it's Harley Quinn. I see you've introduced yourself to Valif. Good. Now how can I be of service to you? Do you mind if I ask you a few questions? Sure, go ahead. I'll answer the best I can. Okay, thanks. Alright. Good. Now that you've introduced yourself to Valif and the observed proper protocol, I'll be happy to chat with you. Now, please tell me, what can I do for you? Do you mind if I ask you a few questions? Not at all. Go ahead. Okay, thanks. Just skipping right through this whole part of the quest. Greetings, my name is Harley Quinn, blah blah blah. Valif said it's okay for me to talk to you. My name is Ivan. Nice to meet you. Cool. Would you mind if I ask you a few questions? Yeah, go for it. Okay, thanks. Alright, so that is done. When finished, give the weapons to this dude. Hello again. So you've introduced yourself to the team, have you? Good. Now, let's look at those weapons you brought us. These weapons look great. Many thanks. You're welcome. Ooh, a cutscene. Hey, what's that mist coming through the door? We've a vampire in the room. Ha ha ha. You took me straight to them. I knew that guy was shifty as hell, not gonna lie. The little deers are going to wonder which side you're on. It's Vostrom. We're dead. Quit. Quiet, right? Sorry, Harold. You too. Jesus. And now I'm going to finish the rest of them. With my little pet. Ha 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 ha. Why did you drop 4 big bones? That made 0 sense, but okay. That murderer of Vostrom has killed Sonny and Harold. He came and killed them right in front of our eyes. And the beast that he summoned probably would have killed the rest of us if it wasn't for you. It was the least I could do. After all, I was the one who he followed here. I'm sort of responsible. This is... That is for your conscience to bear, but now perhaps you can understand why we fight for our freedom. Yes, I think I understand now. The Hellhound has low life points, but hits fairly hard. Oh god, are they really telling me that? He'll be happy to instate you in Myreque. You can also ask him more questions about the Myreque and Vostrom. Finally, ask him how to leave the hideout. He tells you of your passage to Canifis. Alright, I want to join your organization. Well, thanks for the support, but I'll need to talk to my superior first. Wait. The guide says talk to him. He'll be happy to instate Myreque. You can also ask him more questions about Myreque and Vostrom. Finally, ask him how to leave the hideout. He doesn't want to let me in. What do you plan to do now? Well, I guess Vostrom will expect that we're dead. He's so arrogant he doesn't really consider us a threat. I can go understand that. If I was that powerful, I would probably feel the same. I guess we'll regroup and then try to recruit more people. The first thing we need to know is how we can fight against these monsters. Then we'll take the war to them. I want to join your organization. I'll need to talk to his superior first. Okay, well then, I guess we're not joining now. So, how do I get out of here? If you go back to the main corridor, which leads into the room, go down towards the basement of an inn. If you search the wall, you'll find that it is in fact movable, which should be able to get you to the room. Take the ladder, come out south of the Hair of the Dog Tavern in Canifis. While you're there, you can see if that murderer Vostrom is still hanging around. Okay, thanks. So, now we head out of here. $230k XP from 99 Constitution. Nice, getting close. $107 Constitution. I wonder how far it goes. God, that's a terrible joke. Okay, you end up climbing up the trapdoor behind the Hair of the Dog Canvas, go into the tavern once more, and talk to the stranger. Hello, friend. What can I do for you? Oh, sorry. I thought you were someone else. Who did you think I was? I thought you were a dirty, murdering Vostrom. Whoa, it sounds like you've got a score to settle. I definitely have. Quest complete. What did I get? Oh, that's 600. Look at that. I got 600 XP in five skills. Freaking loaded. All right, let's go ahead and spend those treasure hunters. Yep, whoops, wrong thing. Spend those treasure hunter keys. Come on, 200 mil. Come on, 200 mil. Rune bars. Come on, 200 mil. Large lava lantern. Okay, I can't complain about that. Dump that right into Slayer. 78. I hate New England. 78 yesterday, 40 today. Damn. Yeah. It's been going up and down here too, although I don't think it's 40 out today. It's probably like 60 or something here. Alright, so the next quest we're gonna do is in aid of the Myreque. Mage, if you can, update the title when you have a second. Let me bring up that quest. That quest took us about an hour. That's not bad. Well, similar for you too, Nax. Now I feel like I need to check the temperature outside so I can say what the weather's like. It appears like the audio bug has gone away. Yeah, it's 74 today, so we did not get that cold drought that you all are. Alright, so talking to Vela from the Hollows, let's set that active. Then let's see what we're gonna need for this. Coming back to Priv. Don't want to drop those big bones. Excuse me. We had a lake close by me rise by 8 feet because it rained so much over the last 2 days, or maybe it was 5 feet. Yeah, that's a lot either way. Dang. Alright, so I need... Why does everything here have a... I just wanted to ask, this can be easily accessed during the quest if you have completed Shades of Morton. Oh, okay. I see. Fuck it. Whoops. What's up? Should you get the Vampirism Aura first? I think it will probably help you as a new PvMer or bosser the most, so I would say yes. Because its healing is kind of amazing. It's probably it's definitely the first one I would want to get if I was starting PvM from scratch again today. That is definitely the one I would want, just because of how it makes bossing way easier when it's activated. As far as how much you have to eat, and the hardest struggle to get over when learning to boss is eating. Oh, Joy just got Crestbot. I don't even know which pet Crestbot is. Swamp paste. Swamp. Alright, I got swamp paste. Nails. 44 nails of any material. Nail. Whoops, that's not what I wanted to do. Automation automatons or automated those things. Okay, from the boss's mage, or is it just like a drop from any of them? Oh, that actually reminds me. I should have out my whoops, wrong thing. Wait, no, to bring out. I should have out my Prime Colossus because she's almost leveled up. No, wrong thing. Interact, emote. Yes, I lift. This is such a good emote. Oh wait, this didn't bring out... Oh wait, no, it did bring out the right version. I only got 20 points for that. Usually you get 30 points. Damn. Okay. Gotcha, mage. Alright, so I have the nails. Depending on the store owner's choice, any size or combination works. I don't think I'm gonna do it. I can't carry all this crap with me. I guess I gotta get a legendary. Whoops, wrong thing. Transformed to Beast of Burden. So I need 10 bronze hatchets. I'm gonna cancel this Nox Longbow offer. These things have gone up so much. I was trying to sneak in a cheap one before double XP weekend, but that's not gonna work. Alright, and then I need 10 raw snail. Snail? Okay, I don't know how to tell if those are raw, so let's go. Let's go with the mackerel, because those also work. Raw mackerel, 10. Whoops. Oh man, I don't know what causes that. Like I was in a UI, but it still brought up. That's annoying. Alright, okay. Mac. Spell it wrong. Mac. Rel. We're on Mac. 10. Click. 5K. Confirm. Confirm. Withdraw. Alright. 2 steel bars. I might have those in my bank. Steel. I got 2 steel bars. Do I have coal? Coal bag. Doubt there's anything in this coal bag, but maybe. There is no coal in the coal bag to be withdrawn. Okay, so let me buy a piece of coal. God, these are a lot of items. Bronze hatchet. I have the coal. Now what I need is soft clay. Do I have any soft clay? Do I have soft clay? A silver bar. Don't have a silver bar. Do I have a myth bar? Don't have a mithril bar. Sapphire. Really? I don't have any sapphires? Wow. Okay. Enchant sapphire. All right. So now I need to buy a sapphire. As I am penning this, as I am watching this, I am penning a RuneScape workout plan. Like a way to AFK and work out, or I'm intrigued. I've always really wanted a treadmill or a stationary bike with a place for a computer on it. I feel like I could literally sit and ride a stationary bike for hours if I just had a fucking Xbox hooked up to it that I could be playing the whole time. Ah, okay. There. Like, yeah, I would love that. Like, if I could sit in front of a stationary bike and play RuneScape, I feel like I would do it all the time. Just because it would be so easy and make me feel better about being someone who loves video games. Alright, so I need a silver bar. Let me buy 1 silver bar. Let me buy a myth bar. buy a sapphire. Alright, and then I need a rope. Okay, that I have in my bank, I feel like. Yep, I've got rope. Recommended items are a charged druid pouch, a ring of Chiros, a blessed silver sickle. I don't think I'll actually need that, but the guide tells me I will. Steel equipment, helmet shaped body, and food for Ivan, up to 50 pieces of cooked snail salmon or shiny. This is only needed for low-level players and the enemies you will have to protect from Ivan from are mainly focus their attacks on the player. Okay, so that's not going to be hard. Okay. Now what I'd like to bring as well, just in case this takes more than 50 minutes, is one of those. Oh yeah, of course I might... Nope, wrong place. My druid pouch. And some of these suckers. And then let's move these over to here, just so they're not in the way anymore. Alright, so... let me run over this list. 5 buckets, regular planks, swamp paste, 44 nails, bronze hatchets, raw mackerel, 3 tinder boxes. Okay, we're missing the tinder boxes. Alright, 3 tinder boxes. 2 steel bars. 1 piece of coal. A piece of soft clay. Silver bar. Mithril bar. Cut sapphire. Enchant sapphire tablet. Rope. Ring of Charos I have. A silver sickle I have. A charged druid pouch I basically have. You need at least 3 blossom items to add something to the druid pouch. Weird. Okay. So that's good. Next, I guess we're ready to do this quest. To begin, go behind the pub in Canifis. Okay, so let's go back to Canifis. Watch, I won't be able to bring a pet with me or something dumb like that. Alright, before we start this quest, I'm gonna go get some more water. I will be back in like 2 minutes maximum, so not very long. Okay, I'm back. Got some stretches in. Hope everybody else did too. Enter cave entrance. Or, oh right, I gotta squeeze past these bad boys first. That murderer of Vashram killed Senny and Harold. He came and killed them right in front of our eyes. We already had this conversation. And the BC summon would probably have killed the rest of us if it wasn't for you. It was the least I could do. My responsibility. Blah, blah, blah. I want to join your organization. Isn't there something I can do in the meantime? Help out a bit? Well, perhaps there's my friend, but I also have some information which I should impart to you first. Okay, tell me this information you have to impart. You may know the brief history of Mortania already. If not, then this will possibly mean little to you. I will let you into my confidence in this matter. With this knowledge, you may serve us well in the future. I pray that you share with us, and I share with you now. I'll do my best. In the early history of Mortania, 7 warrior priests helped drive the darkness back from Thalion into what we now call Mortania. And the priests of Saradomin would have you believe that all 7 are buried within the holy temple on the south. Information I have leads me to believe that one warrior priest, so bent on the destruction of evil, made countless charges deep into Mortania. His name was Ivandis, and we believe he perished within the lands now spoilt by Draken. I'm not gonna try to pronounce your first name. Lower Neil Draken, I guess. In what ways will this impact our struggle? I have long believed that the warrior priests that fought so bravely had aid from the gods, perhaps not directly, but in some hidden form. Perhaps an item of some usefulness which may be used against the foe. It's clear to me that their priestly warriors were powerful, but perhaps may have mainly fought weaker minions of the darkness, foes which trained... Okay, I just got freaked out that I wasn't unmuted for a second, but I am. Okay. Foes which a trained and brave adventurer could dispatch. So you think that the warrior priests all suffered defeat by the vampires? Perhaps they did, eventually, but I like to consider that they may have found some ways to combat this evil. There is much history in this land, much that we may make use to fight our cause. My wish is that you keep your eyes open for the information which may give us a clue to Ivandis' resting place. It is said he had an item of no small power. This would be a great artifact to reclaim, if it in fact still exists. Can you tell me about the job? Certainly, but the information I have to impart is of importance. Wait, please, I beg of you, ask me about it when you're ready. I can understand your impatience for action, I feel it myself, but forwardness is forearmed, as Sani used to say. Forewarned. Okay. I'll keep that in mind. Now, what's the job? Very well. Seeing as our base of operation has been discovered by Vanstrom, and we need to evacuate before the entire Firewatch descends upon us, we'll need to relocate. We've been hiding in the caves to avoid detection for some time, but now we will need to move on. Seems like a wise move. What part do I play? To the south of Morton, we've become aware of a nearly deserted township known as Berg de Rot, in the ghastly place where few escapes from the Sanguinesti religion have collected. Or region, not religion. Please go down to this town and try to establish a new base of operations for us. Check out the place for a new base of operations for the Myreque. That sounds interesting. Please do not underestimate the importance of this request. In addition to founding the base, we need to ensure that the township can help support our cause. Help the locals with as many requests as you can in order that they may well be disposed to our efforts. Okay, I'll do the job. That's great news, my friend, and very good luck to you. Alright, so that should mean I'm started in aid of the Myreque. I need at least one piece of food for this. Oh, god damn it. I fucking missed that I was supposed to bring a piece of food with me. Phil suggests that I've in Berg de Rot, travel to Morton any way you can. The quickest is to exit the base through the large wooden doors. Use the swamp boat in Mortmire, which will bring you to Morton. If you do not bring your druid pouch, your food is at risk from gas. Okay, so I need food, so I'm gonna go back to Canifis first. God, the fucking bunny mask gets me every time. Alright, I brought 4 pieces of food. That should be plenty. XP wasting equals 500 push-ups. But then you'd be XP wasting even more, so wouldn't you always be doing push-ups? Exactly, push-upception. I mean, it sounds kind of like cruel and unusual punishment, in my opinion. I mean, you gotta be able to play RuneScape at some point. I mean, can't all work and no play makes Jack a dull boy. Basically, non-stop getting ripped as fuck. Good point. Boat. You arrive at Morton. Alright, once Morton heads south and over the bridge, you can't pass the gate into Verderat without permission from the locals. Speak to one of them on the other side, and they'll complain that protecting themselves from the vampires has left them tired and hungry, which in turn made them paranoid. The reason why any outsider is thought to be a vampire in disguise. Come to steal their food and blood. They cannot be convinced to trust you in any way, so you would have to look around. Alright, so I'm supposed to go... We're going to Verderat. Okay, so that's... this town. Ah, so this is how you unlock Verderat. Interesting. Got so much down here that I've literally never seen. This place looks like hell on fucking earth. It's like the worst maze ever made. Alright. Oh, there's Rax. Waiting to be killed by me. Stop throwing shit at me, dude. Get out of here. You ain't... Get out of here. You ain't coming in here to get our blood or our foods. Alright. The chest just outside the gates. Examine it. Yields a message that it was once stocked with food. Put any piece of food in it and Florin will let you enter, accepting your offering. The easiest way to obtain some food is to kill an acid-spitting snail northwest of Morton and cook it as a meat fire made by a nearby tree. Examine. Perhaps I should search it. Okay, but you won't let me search it. What on earth makes you think I want your blood? Oh, now you let me talk to him. Hey, don't try to sweet talk me. I know you want something, but we got nothing, you see, nothing. What blood we've got, we're keeping to ourselves. You can tell the stinking Vanstrom to go milk a cow. And as for food, why, we've barely got enough to feed ourselves, so you ain't having it none, right? Why would I want your blood? You're probably one of them stinking vampires that drinks people's blood. You ain't coming. I don't want your blood. Well, don't care. You probably want our food then, so you ain't coming in. I mean, this is a pretty terrible defense against vampires. Like, just a wooden gate. I mean, I'm not sure that you're really going to stop much, but... whatever. You search the chest and suppose that it was once used for housing weapons and the like, but recently has contained wrapped food packages. Use lobster. You gingerly place the food item into the chest. Blimey, did you see that? She put food in the casket for us. She's probably not after anything. Thank you for finally believing me. The townspeople allow you to enter, curious as to what you put in the casket. I just jump over the fence. I don't even open it. Like, fuck it. Just jump. Alright. Next part. Ask any villager about any of the out-of-the-way places, and they will direct you to the basement of the dilapidated pub just south of the gates. It's really good that you put something in that chest for us. How come we have no food? Are there any out-of-the-way places here? How do you mean out of the way? Somewhere where myself and a couple of friends could hold up for a while without attracting vampire attention. Ah, right. I know what you mean. Let me think now. Well, there's the inn. You could look there, I suppose. The cellar would have been useful, but the trapdoor down to it is covered with rubble from the broken wall. The cellar itself is probably filled with rubble as well, but you may be able to do something with it. Okay, thanks. Listen, if you manage to find a way to get a place here, we'll expect you to help the villagers make the village a little nicer, you know, help fix things up a bit. Okay, thanks. Climb down the climb over the small wall in the pub to get to the trapdoor and then mine the rubble to clear it. Okay. So this is the pub. Climb over the wall. Mine the rubble. Break the wall of rubble down. Man, these people are pretty lazy. You can't even like clean that FPS. Man, shit. I just noticed that you were showing off FPS in live chat like a bragger. Nice FPS though. For sure. I'm jealous. Google Docs apps for nerds, so means you're sharing something on there. Okay, anyways, let's get back to this quest. You see that the basement is full of rubble, 15 piles of them. You think you'll need to clear these away before the in-basement will start to be serviceable as a base of operation. You know what? I can probably do my emote points. Yes, I lift. Alright. You can have worlds to take more buckets and wait for them to respawn. There are 15 piles of rubble to remove total, and you may find that you need to make several trips. Do not clear more piles of rubble than you can remove with a bucket, because if you leave the room, you'll have to remine the rubble piles that you did not clear out into the bucket. The buckets can also drop fully filled buckets on the ground in the basement if you have more empty buckets. One bucket holds 3 piles of rubble, although you may also find broken glass, rocks, and 21 nails, bronze to mithril, and plus a plaster fragment and a dusty scroll of letter within. The fragment depicts blah 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 blah. So 15 piles of rubble. You mine the rubble in smaller chunks, which is easier for you to carry out of the basement, though you think you need to put them into some sort of container. Remove rubble. One down. You'll need 6 empty inventory slots in order to scoop up this load of rubble. Really? Really? Are you serious, game? I am tilted right now. Find a piece of plaster, which has some interesting inscription on it. Read plaster fragment. This plaster has some pictographic on it, which you make out to be a small map of Mauritania. Within the map are depictions of 7 figures near the salve, near where the temple of Saradomin now stands. One figure, the 7th, stands forward of the other 6 and looks masculine. He seems to have an item in one hand, which he holds aloft with it. In his other hand, he holds a sort of container. Emanating from the sky appears 2 rays of light, green, which makes you think they represent Guthix, and silver representing Saradomin. The 7 figures seem to be surrounded by this light. All the figures depicted hold items, and some are commented. You see that someone holds a mace and another holds a cudgel. The forward-standing figure holds something called Sifthral, and yet another figure holds a sword. You can also notice some signs representing the chemical formulas, which point to the container held by the figure standing forward on the main group. They represent the element silver, garlic, Harlander, and the eggs of the red arachnid. These figures seem to be administering this potion to the dark creature held in some sort of powerful force. This is quite clearly an artist's interpretation of some moment in Mauritania's history. Okay. Good to know. Alright. Once all the pieces are cleared, your attention will be directed towards a plaque on the wall. Okay, someone I wanted to read. The Dusty Scroll. The fragment depicts Mauritania, one holding a silver rod, and a Guthix balance potion that was used to fight some dark creatures. The letter on the scroll is written by something and addressed to someone. Okay. Good enough. I think that's 3. Man. Info pile you see won't fit in the bucket. You'll need 6 empty inventory spaces. You have 4. You need 2 more. Alright. Got some useless shit here. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I've got 6 left. Clearing rubble. It's like I'm working on the railroad or something. I've been working on the railroad. It's a strange thing to think of, but you know. What you gotta do. Super close to done. Yay. What is the XP an hour? You really don't get XP very fast with silver hawkboots, that's for sure. As you clear away the last rubble of the in-basement something wall. As you clear away the last rubble from the in-basement, you notice a dusty-looking wall plaque which you hadn't noticed before. Search plaque. You read the plaque. Blessings on Iferti, our Icing Queen from far-off lands, and her loving children of the hallowed name. Okay, dusty scroll. You take the scroll and gingerly unravel it. It seems very old. The language is not easy to make out. You begin to see that it looks like a letter of some kind. My dearest Latinia, or Lantania, I know not what these dark hours bring. I will come for thee as soon as I am able. I care no longer for the possessions which tie me to this wasted land, and the living which I earned from it. Prepare for leaving soon. I shall be there with haste, and with Saradomin's blessing we shall make our way out of Hallowvale, westwards over the Salve towards Misthalion, and hopefully into the arms of our brethren. I also offer up a prayer to Saradomin that he may help Queen Ifierti in her hour of need and somehow fight these beasts back to the dead place from where they came. I cry at the plight of poor Asтерtes and offer up a prayer for their children in the darkest hour. So make ready your plans, and so soon as you see me, so we shall set for Mythalion. Bring only what you need. We shall need all good fortune and speed in this, our last chance at a life together. Yours most faithfully, Alathan. Alright. Don't need these buckets no more. Next thing I need to do is, after leaving the basement, go talk to villager again. They will accept your help to patch up the town and will mention that you can start in the town's general store. Okay. So let me talk to this. Nope, can't talk to him. Razvan. Hi there, I'm finished with my project. Oh, that's good to know. What do you think? I'd like to help fix up the town. Oh, that's very kind of you. Perhaps you'd consider fixing up the general store. Go and have a chat with the store owner if you want the details. Sounds interesting. Okay, thanks. Where is the general store? Here's the general store. Hello. Yes, and what can I do you for? I'd like to help fix up the town. Yes, I know. You said you'd help fix up my general store. Oh, right. Did I? Where was I? Well, I'm sure I could... I'm not sure. Could you take a look at the roof and then look at the walls? Once you've done that, come and have a chat with me. Cool. Okay, thanks. Search... Damn it. Alright. 3 tinder boxes. Get a couple of extra of each item to save bank trips, as the store will sell out an item every few seconds. Okay, if you've permanently cured Rasman, you may... Alright. If you go there in the general store, to the east, he tells you need to repair the roof and the broken wall of the shop. Investigate the holes leads you to conclusion that the structure were once held together by planks and nails, so you require the same items to repair them. If you have completed some more time, you can get them there. I'd really like to just... You'll need 6 normal planks to repair the shop, as well as some nails. Climb the ladder outside the store and repair the roof by using the plank on the damaged part. Okay, so... That's what I was looking for. The roof looks like it's seen better days. The planks to keep the rain out have all rotted away, and the nails are rusty. So, use a plank. I'll use the more expensive nails. Use some wooden planks and nails to patch up the hole in the roof. Cool. Damaged wall. Surrounded rotten wood that may have boards and nails at one time. Okay. I'll use the more expensive nails. Hi there, you've done a good job on my store. It's starting to look great. Yeah, but I've only fixed the roof and the walls. What should I do? What do you mean I've only? That's literally what he told me to fix. You can stock the store for us. We really start being like a new town. What stock do you need? 3 tinder boxes, 10 mackerel, and 10 bronze hatchets. The store owner gives you a crate. There, fill that up for me, please. Okay, thanks. Withdraw all the tinder boxes. Withdraw all the mackerel. Use raw mackerel. Yes. 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 Talk to. You show the completed stock crate to the shop owner who takes it off your hands. Wow, well done. You've done a great job. I'm going to get this stock straight onto the shelves. As she quickly puts the stock out around the shop and then returns to you. Hey, it's a great job from me. Would you consider helping us fixing up the bank? Sounds interesting, but I'd like to ask a few questions first. Okay, thanks. Now, what if I... There we go. Now I no longer need my beast of burden. The bank, huh? Oh, I see why this is nice. This makes barrows even quicker because you can just bank here. And you don't have to run through the swamp. But now I see why this area is here. This was totally a badass thing back in the day. When did this quest come out? I wonder. 2006. Wow, so basically you should have done this quest back then. Alright. Bank. I didn't keep a look on the bank. Okay, south. Talk to... What should I do now? Fix the flooping bank, would you? We've not had a place to store our valuables in ages. Get on with ya and get that booth fixed. Okay, thanks for being a dick about it. Talk to Canales near the bank near the south. He asks you to repair the bank booth first and then look at the walls. Examining the booth yields a lot of broken glass. Search bank booth. This bank booth is in awful condition. There's no way to safe transactions can be carried out here. You can see that there's a lot of broken glass and most of the wooden structure on the booth has been destroyed. First repair. What the heck just happened? Oh, my mouse just froze for a second. That was weird. First repair the teller window and then repair the back wall using 3 more okay, so how do I repair the teller window though? This wall is nothing but a hole surrounded by rotten wood and rusty metal that may have seen the planks and nails at one time. Okay. So maybe I just use a plank on this. I'll use my more expensive nails. Oh, look, the glass materialized out of nowhere. You managed to fix the bits of the glass together using swamp paste. Oh, okay. Then repair the structure of the booth with the wooden planks and nails, and you feel it's a good job. Well done. I mean, they still don't have any roofs on their houses, so I'm not sure really what any of this does, but if this is what they want. I'll use more expensive nails. There we go. That is completed. Hey, it's you. You're doing a great job with the town. It's really getting a lot better. I'm happy to help. What should I do now? Well, the bank is fixed now, but it isn't going to serve people's accounts at all on its own. You have to recruit someone. The booth looks functional. There still isn't anyone working behind the booth in order to service your account. Okay, so first repair, who tells you the bank will now require a manager. Ask him if he would fancy the job, which he gladly accepts. God, I think you could just freaking take it yourself already. What should I do now? Blah, blah, blah. Do you fancy the job? Me? Why, I guess I could. Yes, in fact, I'm sure I could. Okay, then. Yeah, okay. I'd best go and get changed now. Cornelius gets changed in a more suitable attire and stands behind the bank booth. Well, good luck for the rest of your life standing there, buddy. Bank. Oh, look at that. I've made a bank. How amazing. 10 out of 10. Wood bank again. Alright, well then. I wonder if anybody is watching still. The chat has quieted down. That is for sure. I guess you're all probably hiding in there, you know, super secret like. Oh look, Mod Lee went live. Maybe everybody went to watch Mod Lee. No. Anyways, now let's continue on with the quest here. Let's hop on to. Oh, we should ask Cornelius what we should do next, maybe. Oh, I guess I can't do that. Guess we have to find another villager to ask. No, that's a kid. That kid ain't gonna tell us shit. Give me an adult. Let me talk to an adult, please. Well met, and many felicitous salutations. Oh, Magebit's still here. Harley Quinn. All the town as much agreed to your efforts in restoring and utilizing are most proper and correct. Thanks, I think. I've got to say, like, the game has started running way better. I guess this area may be easier to render as well, but I don't know. I feel like the first 30 minutes of this stream have had pretty bad frame rates, but they've gotten so much better now. What should I do now? You've already done quite a lot, and I'm sure that everyone was very pleased with your efforts, but I overheard someone saying how great it would be if the old furnace were up and working again. It seems like quite a big job, so I have no idea if it's even possible. I got sidetracked editing episode 1 of this. Oh, well, that's good. I'm glad it's gonna go up soon. I know Sarah is waiting to watch it, probably some other people too, so that will be awesome. Okay, thanks. So now let me go to the furnace. Oh, this furnace was probably super fucking useful in 2006 too. Holy shit. It's really sad doing these old quests and like, it's just like dead content, dead content, dead content. Search broken furnace. The furnace has a solid brick bottom and half steel chimney to funnel smoke out. Unfortunately, there is a huge hole in the chimney, which is probably why it doesn't work. Alright. So take 2 steel bars and 1 coal and head to the furnace. Prepare the furnace and fuel it with the coal before lighting the furnace. So use the steel bars. You make some metal panels out of the steel and patch the holes on the furnace. Cool. Use the coal. Place the coal in the newly fixed furnace. How do I light the furnace? The furnace looks good. The steel furnace holes are repaired. The coal have well distributed. It just needs to be lit now. Do you want to light the furnace now? Yes. Okay, cool. You light the coal fire furnace. Cutscene time. Oh, cutscenes are going to be cut off too. Of course, they don't get a different size. That's dumb. I don't want to hear your pathetic excuses, Gatorenic. Just do my job you've been appointed to. You don't need anything more than useless. You'll never be anything more than useless unless you can prove yourself worthy. Wait, he's like right inside the town? But my Lord Benstrom, there are precious few human settlements left, worth collecting tithes from. Morton is just a dead town, full of afflicted, and Lord Malik was so ill when he drank of them last time. Canifis is delivering more than it originally agreed, but that still isn't sufficient. Pray tell, where should I get the remainder from? I couldn't care less. That's your problem, Gataranks. I just don't seem to be able to think on an empty stomach. Sniff, sniff, sniff. Ah, smoke. There you go, Gataranks. It looks like you have a fresh appointment, and we have fresh meat. Let's hope that you can achieve your blood tithe target before you become a meal yourself. Gulp. Gataranks is here, and he wants blood. So now I want to, after the cutscene, you will need to prepare for a fight with a silver sickle or another silver weapon. Wait, the vampires are just like literally right here? Like, so there's this whole fucking gate here, but the vampires are literally just right fucking here. Like, great job, citizens. Built a great city. Perfectly well done. Alright, so you're saying I will need to use a silver sickle. I'm gonna try using not silver weapons. I guess it might not work, but I didn't bring melee armor. Go to the general store and speak to the jackass. What's going on here? Oh, happy days. It's so good we came across this village. If it hadn't been for some good soul lighting that smoky furnace, we'd have never known about this place. Now I should be able to make the blood tithe quota, especially after you pay your tithe. You look incredibly fit specimen. I bet I could pay twice as much. I bet you could pay twice as much to the others before passing out. They all do, you know. I don't have any intentions of paying the blood tithe. Ha ha ha. We shall see about that. Shall we? Why did nothing happen? Okay, talk to vampire rejuvenates. What's going on here? Ha, we're going to get some delicious blood ties from these sacks of food. Alright, so that's not working. I'll light that smoky furnace. Yeah, buddy. Speak to guys, Whiskas, and one of the engineers and guys who tried to kill you for interfering. Okay. What's going on here? They're draining my blood. That's what they're doing. Else, they say I'm done for. I've had enough of you poking your nose in here. If you think you can stop us, go ahead. Fine, I'll switch to a silver sickle. Cough, cough. Huh. It looks like Gatarax is still alive. Perhaps he's ready to give us some information before he meets his maker. Where did you guys come from? So I love how this vampire is still attacking. Where did Viliaf come from? That's confusing. You don't look too well, Gatarax, and against my better judgment, I feel sorry for you. You feel sorry for me? Yes, I do. I understand that you wanted to feel strong, but you took the wrong side. But I just didn't want to, my family, you understand, I just wanted to do the best by them and be strong. You need to take a second and think of them. Think of why you did this in the first place. You need to provide for your family and will wanting to protect them, but all this will count for nothing if you don't help us. Then, will you do me a favor and try to save them? Please, I beg you. We're all trying our best to overthrow Draken, but it seems that our foe is almost entirely invulnerable. I have some information which may help them fear that they fear some things. Silver dust, garlic, cough, some, to name some, an outlawed Harlander, also outlawed are Harlander and stirs eggs. So the potions which you make with them. Take it easy, Gatarax. Let's see if we can sort this out. It's too late for me. Though with that, what I have told you, perhaps you can find a way to bring the light once again to Mortania. Just one small favor. Gatarax passes away and bustles out of the village. Gatarax passes away and the bustle of the village increases slightly. Also, another example of this kids game. This is a video game from a quest from 2006. There's literally a bucket of blood here. Like, that's what this is in a kids video game. Referencing yesterday's quest. Hey there, Gatarax dropped this warhammer. I guess it belongs to you now. Ariel gives you Gatarax's warhammer. Cool. Oh. He appeared midway through the battle to help me. After gaining victory over them, you find... asks you to his family the reason why he has supported the vampires, and then finally dies. You will get his hammer from Ariel, similar to a granite maul, but stronger against shades. Talk to Velv and he will tell you to meet him back at the hideout. God, this quest isn't over. It's a long one. Alright. Phew, thank you for the help, Viliaf. It sure was good of you to turn up. I mean, you were kind of useless, but sure. Quickly now, I need to return to the Hollows. Please, can you come as quickly as you can and help me to organize? Sure. Viliaf heads off back to the Hollows. Jump the fence again. Here's the boat. Alright, I have to run north. Probably would have been quicker just to teleport to Canifis. Oh, that's nice that they make you automatically walk that distance. He's going the distance. He's going for speed. Interact. Emotes. Yes, I can lift. That didn't give me any pet points. Alright. Someone just got a Ketsi outfit piece. What should I do again? After you've informed Radid and Pulvinant that our new base is in Bergerath, please take Ivan to the temple for his own safety. I've already discussed with him. Just explain when you're ready and he'll go with you. I don't even know who Ivan is. Velv has asked me to ask you to go down to the new Bergerath base. Can you let Police know as well? I'm taking Ivan to the temple. Okay, then I will. Oh, here's Ivan. Don't worry, I'm just getting my stuff before leaving. Good luck with the trip to the temple. Phil has asked me to take you to the temple. It seems like you have a follower out. I think it may get lost in the journey if you let it wander on its own. Let's leave your follower is safe. God damn it, who cares? Very well, I'm ready. You lead the way. Use the Canifis Bank are now accessible as the Bergerath Bank to stock up for the upcoming fights. If you are not prepared already, followers such as summoning familiars and pets are not allowed during this portion of the quest. Go back to Velv Hideout before the Canifis pub and talk to him again. Okay, I guess I'll go get melee armor just so that my stats are better. That way we don't have to spend a while killing shit. Although I feel like I still need some of this stuff. Silverlight. Sweet, I have Silverlight, so... Let me store this, 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 and this, and this, and these, and this, and that, and that. Reorganize my bag a little bit. Alright, silver heart boots. Hey Studwood, how's it going, bud? Alright, next thing I need is my fire cape. Alright, now let's go fuck some shit up. It would have been much faster to teleport to the canvas loads doesn't walk. Pretty good, just finished 3.5 hours of raking leaves. Dang, that's a lot. I guess I have been streaming for a little over 2 hours already. Alright. Velief has asked me to take you to the temple. Very well, I'm ready. Lead the way. Alright. Bring armor and silverlight. Low level players may also speak to Ivan, who's already been briefed. You must now choose between two routes, a long and a short one through the Myreque swamp. You will be attacked both routes. On the long routes, you will fight 2 level 68 vampire giants. With the short route, you will be attacked by 4 level 61s. The short route is probably easier than the long route just because the Juviates are easier to block from Ivan for the most part. Ivan is fairly safe, just focus on killing the Juviates. Okay, so I guess that's take the route through the Myreque swamp longer but less likely to be attacked. We'll go route 1. There's a tasty morsel. There's a tasty morsel of Ivan. Let's eat him. You're trapped here. Ha! You're going to have to defeat us to get to the temple. That's fine. I think you all think you're harder than what you actually are. Considering one of you just walks around in the background. Haha, time to disappear. Cool, have fun. Time to kill shit. Haha, time to disappear and rejuvenate. What a terrible joke that is. Many thanks for bringing me safely to the temple. I'm going to rush on ahead as I'm eager to get out of these muddy clothes. It might be worth chatting with Drezel, even if it's just to inform him that I've arrived. Alright, speak to Ivan. If your combat okay. Now, once you've rescued Ivan, you will part ways from the front entrance of the temple, enter through the mausoleum entrance to the temple, and talk to Drezel. God, I forgot how cool the temple looks now. Talk about something else. Greetings, adventurer. How are your travels? Martania. Is it as evil as I have heard? Well done for bringing Ivan to the temple, Harley Quinn. He will be much safer here. Yes, it seems to be getting more dangerous in Martania all the time, doesn't it? Indeed, it does, my friend. But thank you. Thanks to you and the Myreque, we have at least hope of finding salvation in this dark and oppressive land. It's interesting that you talk about salvation. It appears we may find it in the most unlikely place of places. Oh, did you want to hang out, by the way, Sudwood? Perhaps even in the history of the Rotten Land, we could find some clues to aid us in our attempts to defeat the Lorneal and his dragon clan. Indeed, my friend, history could have a good teacher for the best of us. Would that I had more knowledge of the subject and perhaps a hint of information which you have already found. Varif told me about Ivantis. Alright, I'll open up Discord. Hopefully Discord doesn't freaking lag. It was causing a ton of lag earlier, and I'm not sure why. I'm hoping it doesn't cause a bunch of lag this time. I'll just hop into live chat. Let me open up live chat.
Hey, Harley.
Hey, Sudwood, how are you doing?
I'm pretty good.
That's good. I feel like
How's the Vampire series treating you?
I'm enjoying it so far.
It's a pretty good storyline.
Yeah. I think you're like way louder than me in the audio. And I don't know, Mage, if you're still there, let me know how the audio mix is.
Yeah, I am a lot louder. You'll probably want to turn me down in Discord.
I'm turning it down in OBS, because that's the better way to do it. Yeah. All right, let me do a little more adjusting. All right, let me know how that is, Mage. I think we're pretty close to equal now.
Yeah, that sounds better. The quest I had most trouble with was probably Darkness.
I'm
Palavale.
pretty far from that one, I think, right? Yeah, there's a lot of...
It wasn't really hard. You just have to do a lot of running back and forth.
Oh, okay.
Which is never any real fun.
I'm going to try turning Discord to a less populated room. Okay. Mage says the volumes are good, so...
Cool.
Good. All right. Darkness.
So you're on in 8 of the Myreque?
Yeah. Correct. Near the end, I think. Yeah, pretty near the end. All right. Veliaf told me about Ivandis. How can I say this diplomatically? Veliaf is a good leader, but perhaps shouldn't be voicing ideas about religious history. But you don't even know what he said about Ivandis. I assume he's made a suggestion that Ivandis isn't actually buried in this temple along with the other 6 priestly warriors. If he made such a claim, it's not something I'm prepared to talk about. Alright, well, no need to get, like, rude right away. Now let me see. Work on his sympathy, mentioning the risk to those poor souls in Mortania to allow you to investigate. Well, when you are successful, you will get the temple library. Okay. What if there's something that might get? Is there somewhere I might get information about Ivandis? Well, little information there is probably already known to you. So you have no further information on Ivandis that could possibly help me with my quest. Remember that this could potentially release the poor peoples of Mortania from their ill-fated ends. I have told you all I know. That is as much as I can do, or anyone can. Will you let me check Ivandis' tomb in this temple? Absolutely not. What a disgrace that you should even ask. His remains are pure and undisturbed beneath the hallowed earth. How can you even ask? We need to consider every possible thing which could help us. I don't see how that can help you, and if you continue in this vein, I will certainly hinder you, for you shall not have my support. Why are you so resistant to talking about history? I am not resistant, my friend. I just cannot see the use of it. I know only what I know, and that is most likely what you know already. I think you're holding something back. We really need all the help we can get. I understand that, my friend, but digging up the remains of saintly heroes will not aid us in any way, I can assure you. The lives of the pitiful few left in Maternio could rest on this. I will do all I can to help those. Yes, so would I. So please, please help me as much as you can. Very well. But there is only so much I can do. I am still a priest of Ceradon, remember. I know not if this will help, but take this key. It will allow you access to a secret library. In there, you may find what you were looking for. I pray you never reveal this to me. Dressel gives you a strange key. So they reworked this area too for when they reworked the castle, right?
Yeah, it looks quite different.
Yeah. All right. Secret
Well, at least they updated the graphics a bit.
Yeah, it looks way different from what. This is where like that one guy turns on you, right? In like your first step into Mauritania, like you come.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where you like kill the thing you aren't supposed to, like the guardian dog thingy.
Yeah. Okay, the secret library is under the same room as Dressel. There is a keyhole in the east wall, which will open a trapdoor on the floor. All right.
Yeah, you open the trapdoor and go down, and then you end up having to make a mold, I think, and then you have to make mithril silver or something. That's what I remember about the quest.
Use the key in the keyhole and you hear a click sound. Alright, there's the trapdoor. Well, this is a pretty messed up library. Alright, go down the library and search the bookshelves to get 3 books. The Sleeping Seven. Okay, there's a bookshelf I can actually search. Search the bookcase and you find the Sleeping Seven. Alright, search bookcase. You've already taken a really notable book from this bookcase. Search bookcase. Search the bookcase and you find histories of the Hallowed Land. Search the bookcase and you find modern day Mauritania. Alright, study them all carefully. Okay, I do not have the patience to read these books. I'm sorry. This is like 20 pages of lore that's probably amazing, but I am freaking lazy as hell.
I don't remember anything really spectacular about it.
This is like 20 pages per book. If this was earlier in the stream, I might consider it, but not now. Okay.
I just clicked all the right arrows, and then it let me continue.
Yep, that's what I just did too. All right. The Sleeping Seven speaks about the location of Ivanus' tomb and his possessions. This book reveals that according to rumor, Ivanus was buried in a small cavern accessed via the northeast wall of the tunnel beneath Mort Maya, marked by fake beast marks. Modern-day Mauritania describes Mauritanians graphically, mentioning Camanifis, the castle of the Northern Lords, Port Fats, Mataz, and Mort Maya Swamp. The Mort Maya Ridge Mines, Morton, the Haunted Woods, Berg de Rot, even Mile de Rich, Dark Mire, and Barrows, and finally, Castle Draken. Histories of the Hallowed describe the histories of Hallowvale, the former name of Mauritania, and speak of Ivanus' weapon, which has a very precise size and is made of Cypheril and sapphire, before being blessed by Ceradomin. feel like I need to sneeze, but it's not coming. So,
Oh, I hate that.
yeah. Go to the basement south of the bar and Canifis. Okay. So going back there. Cool. Back to Canifis we go. Yeah. So I did that. I finished that quest as a first resort. I did it at like 3 a.m. And
Really?
yeah, I couldn't sleep, so I got up and did a recording and of the quest. I think Mate's gonna post it on YouTube at some point in the next few days when he hit.
How did that last part end up going?
It was way easier once my brain wasn't fried. Like I was at the wrong pool. There was a way easier system. I just was not even close to doing it properly. So as soon as I figured that out, it still took me like 20 minutes, but it was like solid progress every time. It wasn't like I was failing. All right.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah. First part is processing on YouTube. Cool. Did the second part did that transfer finish in Dropbox? Oh, it's rendering. Awesome. Glad to hear it. Going to the basement south of the bar at Canifis. There's some boarded up areas. Break the boards to reveal secret entrance. Alright. You use the hammer on the boards and smash them up. Looks like they reworked this area too.
Yeah, it did.
I guess this probably plays a part in the later quests then. You search the strange and ancient looking coffin. It looks incredibly basic. This coffin is a basic bitch. And on top you see the remains of some sort of rod. The rod, while only a little tarnished, is very thoroughly fused to the surface of the coffin. You can see that it is made out of a unique silver and mithril alloy. As you run your hands over the rod, it seems to give out a mixture of both mortal and divine magic energies. Alright.
I think you'll only ever go back here if you need to make another mold.
Oh, okay. Then I know.
But since you can add the mold to your tool belt, you don't.
Maybe, who knows why they only reworked like this area of the cave, which is weird to me. Like the previous areas look like shit, but this one looks super nice.
Yeah.
Anyways,
Some areas it's funny. It's like in WoW, walking into an area that hasn't been updated since vanilla, and all of a sudden it looks absolutely horrid.
yeah.
There's a couple like fences in RuneScape 3 that are like that.
There's a lot. As someone who's been doing a lot of quests, like there's a lot of quests that are like that, like the older quest lines.
Yeah.
Like you do like the cave goblin quests, and just that entire area looks
Hasn't been updated
terrible.
since 2008.
Yeah. And same with the quest we were doing yesterday. Like Ooglog and all that shit looks real bad too. Straight out of RS2. Alright, so examine the coffin. An imprint is found. Optionally return to Vilif and tell him about the tomb and how the rod is fused to the coffin. He will desperately let out that it might not be your destiny to obtain the rod, but drops a hint that you may be able to create a mold for the rod. Use a piece of soft clay on the top of the tomb to get the rod clay mold. Okay. Use hardens and get the accurate mold for the rod. Okay. Once you've made the mold, go to a furnace. The only one in Mauritania are Bird Rot and Port Fatty, and use a silver bar and a mithril bar. A sapphire on it to make a silver rod. Okay. So I'm just gonna teleport to Lumbee and use that furnace.
Yeah, you could do that. Back when this quest guy was written, probably the ectofile was the quickest way.
Rip, I went to Falador by accident, but that also works.
I think this quest was out before Home Teleport was, so...
This quest was 2006, so yeah.
Yeah, that's before home teleport.
Yep, yep.
That was. I remember being so happy when home teleport came out.
Yeah, it was a good change. I think it's gone too far at this point, but it was a good change back then. It was a great way to stop like
Well,
scamming and all that.
It also stopped you from having to murder yourself if you get stuck somewhere.
Right? It's so weird because like RuneScape feels so small now, but back in the day, like when Home Teleport came out, I still got lost in this game. Like,
Yep.
it just doesn't happen anymore.
And the worst part was like when you got lost, and either you were carrying something too good to die, or there was nothing to kill you in the first place, and you're like, what do I do now?
Yeah. All right. Use the piece of soft clay to make the rod. Looking at it reveals that it lacks some mortal and divine energy, although the dimensions are correct. Enchant it. Okay. Where did my mouse go? God damn it. There. My mouse disappeared for a second. Look at rod. This rod lacks the right energy. Use on this. As you cast the enchant, the rod seems to glow and vibrate. Alright, cool. This rod looks very similar to the rod that you saw fused to the top of Ivanis' tomb. However, the rod on Ivanis' coffin gave a mixture of mortal and divine energies, while this rod seems to only have mortal energy. Okay. Use a piece of soft clay. Take the enchanted back to Patadermis inside the temple. Use the rod on the well in the center with a rope in your inventory to create a fully charged rod. Take the rod of Ivanis to the cellar. Alright. So let me go back to Canifis.
Oh, so now you're getting the rod blessed?
Yeah.
Cool. And then you get to make a flail with it. Or, no, you get to make a flail, the same sort of stuff. In the later quests.
Gotcha.
And then you get the Sun Spear and the one where you kill Draken.
Spoilers?
I'm pretty sure you knew that, Harley.
I honestly didn't. I mean, I could have assumed
Oh,
it,
sorry.
but I don't really know. I'm mostly spoiler-free on the quests in this game.
Well, you basically just use the same weapon because they're vampires.
Alright, so... Take the rod to sell him. Wait, no.
You gonna grind out Woodcutter's outfit as soon as you're done with the quest?
I already have a better outfit for woodcutting.
You do?
Yeah, I have 1/5 of the elite woodcutter's outfit.
I didn't know there was such a thing.
It came out a few months ago.
Oh, that's why I don't know about it. That's silly.
Well, I
You
mean,
should require the original to get the better version.
but the better version is a treasure hunter thing. They're not gonna do that.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
After some time you withdraw the rod, it seems to glow in a rather strange way. Cool. Well, I've made the rod.
Oh, now you can hurt things.
Yeah.
Although, you may have been able to just murder them with your 90s anyway. I don't remember.
Oh, this woodcutting outfit only gives a hit chance improvement, not actual bonus XP?
I thought it gave like 2% bonus XP.
Or do you mean the elite outfit? 'Cause I thought the elite outfit was 5%. I'll wait for Mage to clarify.
Yeah, I don't know. I know an old school gives 2.5% XP for the whole outfit, which takes like 100 hours to get or something.
Sounds about right for old school. Whoops.
It's funny.
Oh wait, I'm in the
I'm
wrong
doing
place. I have to go to Berg de Rot. Anyways, go ahead.
I'm doing WoW quests that are scaled to your level, but not scaled to your item level. So I have like raid level gear, so everything's just dying in like 3 hits.
Surprised they don't.
It's like it's like fighting something that's scaled for tier 70 and you're wearing tier 90.
Yeah. %5 increased success chance. Wow, woodcutting, which is effectively a 2% XP increase. Oh, so that's the elite outfit. So it's not a. If you had the lumberjack outfit, which lumberjack outfit's the one you're talking about.
Yes.
Okay, so that's how they did it. Okay, so it's not a straight up XP bonus. So if you have. Oh, now I'm just taking the last part back. Okay. 2 separate boosts. All right.
Yeah. So I guess the lumberjack gives you an XP boost and the treasure hunter one gives you a cut chance boost.
Yeah. Well, that's fair.
Did they change in RuneScape 3? Can you choose what you want as a reward from that minigame?
I have no idea. I don't even know what minigame we're talking about.
The taking someone along the trail, like you did earlier in the quest.
Oh. I got no idea if what they did. Let's talk to this guy. Hey, how's it going? Well, thanks. I've found out that to make the rod like Ivanus is used to own. Well, you'll have to show me that if you ever manage to make one. Don't worry, I will. Well, I mean, I've already made it, but I love quest dialogue that like assumes that you came here
First,
yeah. I have brought you the rod of Ivanus. Very impressive, Harley Quinn. Are you sure you wish to be a part with it, though? Do I have a choice but to give it to you? Yeah, I have to give it to you. Yes, I've come to give you the rod. I don't believe it. Could it truly be the rod that, as used by Ivandis Seergaze? I do believe it is. Well, Harley Quinn, you have certainly excelled yourself in this task. I believe that you may be Myreque material even yet. Oh, I got 2,000 XP in attack, defense, and strength. Fucking rolling in the XP. Alright.
Just wait for the next quest. It has a maze.
Tool belt. Oh god.
Like before the Slisuke maze, Darkness had like one of the worst mazes.
I mean, I think people hate like
All mazes?
Morning's End quests more than they hate.
I
don't know. I mean, I had no
I didn't really have any problems with Morning's End.
I definitely didn't have much of a problem with Morning's End Part 2. I won like a 15 mil bet from it, but I honestly I hate As a First Resort is probably my least favorite quest in the game. Because of how my brain could just not comprehend that yesterday.
Yeah. I really like the quest that led to you getting curses. Those were pretty interesting.
Yeah. They were good.
I still need to do the rest of the stuff for within the light within or whatever that quest is called. Within the light, I can't remember what it's called.
The light within the lights. Oh, the one.
I have like 2 quests I need to do.
Within the lights, the one that gives you the path to Priv. in the first place from like 20 million years ago. That might even be like, is that like, that might be an alternate name for Morning's End Part 2. I can't remember how that goes.
No, it was after Morning's End Part 2.
No, the Light Within, the Light Within is a new one.
Yeah, but Within the Light was an older one.
Yeah, I'm just trying to remember. Okay, no, that's Within the Light's the one that directly succeeds. Comes after Morning's End Part 2. That's what it is. But but Within the Light, I'm pretty sure it's the one where you actually like discover, like, the path to Prif and like the dead guard or whatever.
Yeah.
I don't know if I need to save the temple library key or not.
I don't. I think the trapdoor just stays open from now on.
Cool. Part 1 is up. Awesome.
Cool.
So let me see here. Oh, Darkness is the one that you both said sucks.
Yeah, Darkness of Hollowvale.
And that's the next one I have to do.
Yeah, it has a pretty sucky maze in it.
Is that maze that you can like see right beside Berg de Rot? Like this, like all the. Yeah.
You have to go through that like 6 times for the quest.
If you go back like 30 minutes in this video, you can hear me saying, "Oh God, that's going to be terrible." Because like
you have to go through it like 6 different times.
Oh my goodness.
For that one quest, then you have to go through it more times for the quests that follow. Luckily, by that time, you've like probably remembered how to go through it. But the first couple times are really confusing.
Come on, 200 mil. That wasn't 200 mil. That was a small lava lantern. Come on, 200 mil. That was a medium lava lantern. No 200 mil. All right.
For a second, I had like blanked out and was like, did they add 200 mil XP lamps to Treasure Hunter?
That would be ridiculously awesome. I'd be okay with it. People would rage so hard, and I'd be like, yes, 200 mil Slayer, yes please. All right. How long have we been streaming for? Almost 3 hours.
4 now. Yeah.
So I don't know. I'm not doing the Darkness of Hollowvale. I don't know.
Yeah, you probably don't want to do that when you're tired.
Yeah, I'm trying to decide if I want to. Oh, Camtasia just crashed the render. Oh God, that sucks.
Each needs to find something besides Camtasia.
Trying to think of like another quest I could do, but I don't think there's enough time because I think I could probably do like a 15-minute quest, but that's about it.
You should do Elemental Workshop Part 4.
Yeah. Okay. Sure. All right. I think that's just gonna wrap up the questing stream. We did like, how many quests did we do in the past 2 days? We did
4, 5,
1.5 in the first stream, and then there's that video going up, so that 2. So just four quests, and it was
That's
3.
pretty
so
good.
Yeah, we gave you all a bonus
none
quest.
None of them were short ones either.
Yeah, each quest took like an hour at least. So some of them are rated as short on the wiki, which is bullshit considering the fact that like even like in Search the Myreque took me an hour to do. So I feel
that one even if you know what you're doing takes a long time.
Yeah. But thank you to everybody who has donated. I think we're at $120 exactly now in donations from people because we raised like almost $15 on today's stream. So that $30 away from what is that? I think it's weekly. No, 2 seasons. $30 away from 2 seasons guaranteed of PvM perspective. So if you are listening to this and you can afford to donate more, only $30 more to guarantee 2 seasons of the show, and then after that we're only $90 away from Harley getting a sweet new laptop to stream on. So if you want to see more,
Oh, that's cool.
questing streams, yeah. if you want to see more questing streams and stuff like that, $90 and I will be streaming once a week, and I will be a super happy person. I may end up streaming some more quests this week on the channel because I've really been enjoying this, even though I've already done the already done the reward part of it, but I've been enjoying it, so there might be a chance that I'll come back later in the week, but I don't have any set times for that yet. Plus I have to leave. I'm going away on Friday for like a week, but maybe I'll fit in one more quest stream, time depending. Thank you all for watching. As a reminder, you can go to tip.roommate.com to do the donations for the podcast, and there will be a new episode coming out this week. And thanks, Mage, for letting me use the channel and hosting the podcast that I do, and thanks, Sudwood, for hanging out with me.
No problem. I enjoyed it.
And have a week, everybody.